I got the impression it'd be they would administer it.
They would take care of it.
Service.
Okay.
Maybe a
Gotcha.
forestry service would come in and,
Gotcha.
they've already given us a study. They gave me a study back in about 2014 on it, and what they'd like to see cut and protect the forest and keep it moving. But I'm not sure, are they gonna absolutely do the cutting? I don't know.
And the town gets proceeds from that?
Yes. And we got a couple of places we need to spend that up. One would be up at Rainbow Lake, the new dam. Engineering study is part of it, and also maybe on our infrastructure. We have to see
Trails?
if that works out with.
Infrastructure,
Trails?
not trail infrastructure.
Well, no,
main
I'm not
infrastructure.
joking. I mean, funding for trails as a recreational.
So our main need is to take care of the sewer and
Oh,
water.
sure, no,
Yes.
absolutely, sure.
Yeah, we have, I mean, we have a lot of things that we need to bring forth, that the money can't even touch the things that need to be done.
Right.
But that's, and then I just have 2 consent items and an admin item. Consent would be to appoint Wayne Slaughter to the Citizens Advisory Committee and to appoint Mark Long to the Planning Commission. And those are both consent. And then under admin, per our code, we're required to have a zoning administrator. So the mayor would like to appoint the town planner, Zach Goulden, as the zoning administrator. And that's just, we can go into that a little bit more, but per our code, it's required. And that's all I have for the 15th.
Alrighty, okay, number 1 would be approval of the sewer and water,
Lead operator
operator,
for consideration.
and you already have that person picked out?
Yeah, we're just waiting on some confirmations.
Okay, and recommendations? Or maybe, from where he worked before?
We've already done those.
Oh, okay.
Those,
Maybe 5%.
I don't want to disclose his name yet.
Okay.
Right.
Second is municipal government month in November.
It's a proclamation, Municipal Government Works Month, November 2018, for consideration.
That's tree care.
Number 3 will be the forestry plan, state timber. It'd be a timber
Select harvest.
harvest.
Discussion of the forestry plan submitted by the state, and it could be select harvest.
Mr. Sweeney,
Select harvest.
Mr. Sweeney, could we get a copy of that in that packet? Is that within reason?
Yeah, we already have a copy of it, so we'll, once we get everything together, we'll certainly put copies of that plan on everybody's
What's
desk.
being harvested? Where it's at?
Just to take a look at the plan that was provided to town staff and the mayor,
And okay.
just so we could see what they're talking about.
The number 4 will be consent agenda for Wayne Slaughter for and Mark Long.
Right.
And the admin would be zoning administrator, Zach being
Correct.
put on for zoning administrator.
Right.
For the code.
Correct.
All in favor of this motion, please say aye. I mean, does everybody accept the agenda as proposed?
I make a motion to accept the agenda as proposed.
I second that.
Yeah.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye?
Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Okay, the November 5th agenda.
For the November 5th agenda, we were looking to have an update on the MHA Wayside exhibit signs.
Can you say that again? What was it?
Update on the MHA Wayside exhibit signs. Those are the signs.
Finding?
Oh, okay, got it.
They
Sorry.
Wayside? Or they
MHA
Wayfinder?
signs.
They're Wayside. Wayside.
Okay.
Wayside exhibit signs. They're the ones that we'd mentioned earlier, Doughboy, Emmett House, and the Square. Contractor's gonna come in and make a presentation as the board requested.
Okay.
For consideration, tree care ordinance, which is required, which is a requirement for the town to become certified Tree City USA.
What is it?
Tree care ordinance.
Tree care ordinance? Oh. Right, I'm thinking about trees. Matty, I need you need so many trees paid for the next, or planting trees, more trees in the park in October, or we did that?
we're gonna
I know we had another planting.
postpone that planting.
What I need
Spring.
is, I need a, price of, and how much trees and how many you want bought. Cause I do have some money for trees from the Lions Club, and we're having a meeting, for that at the end of this month, and that's for trees. And that's for the town, because we already voted on that years back, but you guys didn't have any place to put them. So I just need a price to give to them of how many trees we can buy for your planting.
Number 3 would be an MS4 update by staff, just to kind of give you the progress of where we are with the MS4 and what's upcoming in the future that's required by the state. And then finally would be an ordinance to update the trailer ordinance, which is section 15.24.020 for discussion and consideration.
Trail ordinance.
Mr. Sweeney, may I ask a question of staff?
Yes.
So, for that item, that would include trailers by name, sea containers, and I don't know if the term's right, but like accessory structures using sea containers, or how do we?
Well, your structures using sea containers basically falls under two codes. You know, your building structures falls under zoning. What everybody's is not realizing is your trailers fall under the building code. They're not part of the zoning code, so they don't go to the planning commission. It comes to you as an ordinance. So they would be your trailers that are being used as storage sheds, your sea containers, things of that nature, and we'll bring definitions and everything. And I believe Zach already put a packet on everybody's desk to kind of give them a little bit of the background on the issue.
So it includes use for storage, trailers, like the actual trailers with a set of wheels under it, and
Sea containers.
sea containers.
They're all considered like
both-
trailers.
Okay,
Mhm.
Now,
all right, great.
I have a question too. What about the trailers that are used for storage but can be moved and are tagged and all that other, have a tag on them and everything?
Mr. President, are you talking about pods? Same.
Not pods. No, I mean, I'll give you an example. Recycle. Yeah, Quality Tire has a recycle. They use to store their bad tires or their recycled tires in the thing. But a company comes and takes that trailer and then brings another one back.
But it's on wheels.
Yes.
Right. Then no, that does not fall
So
under this, correct?
Okay, as long as
It would be the trash container. I wouldn't consider.
Right.
It would be the trash, a specific trash rollback. I don't consider that a trailer.
No, this is
this is a tractor trailer. It's on wheels that they come hook.
That is,
they
yes.
come and hook to.
That is
In
considered.
fact, yes.
Yes, that is correct. That is considered a trailer under our ordinance.
So that will be part of this discussion also, Mr. Sweeney?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I was only bringing that up because I didn't know. I know some storage trailers you can't move. Don't have tires and
Yeah, they're just
another thing.
clogged
But
on
some,
Well, I left
I know the company that does the Quality Tire. Because the only reason why I'm saying this because he removed his permanent one that was there. He took it out, and it still has the other one because it was temporary.
So
It's not
basically,
there
what
all
I'd
the
like
time.
to amend that ordinance to be the trailer ordinance update on section 1524. Drop your 020 and let's just talk about the whole code. Because it does address in that code, there are definitions, and if the definitions need to be amended, we need to add that as well.
Seems reasonable.
And
What we do require is Miss Entwistle, I think that's how you pronounce her name, the attorney for one of them, she wants to bring a text amendment forward. John Clapp's recommendation is because she is asking for this, then she needs to prepare the text amendment for town review, for staff review. So we'll be in touch with her so she can provide that to us, hopefully by the end of next week, or this week, excuse me, so we can have time to review it. And then we'll have to have John Clapp review it as well as possibly the county.
That was
That's
number
all I
4.
have.
Is there any? Do you have anything for Mr. Mayor?
I'm good to go.
Put agenda.
Thank you.
Does anybody on the board have anything they want to put on the agenda for November the 5th? Anybody?
For administrative business, trail days, proposed dates for trail days.
Brad, man. trail dates.
If I could put them in on the 15th, that would be great. I mean, I'd rather do it on the 15th than in November for the early meeting. Would that be possible, Mr. Sweeney? Is that okay, Mr. Sweeney?
Yes, it's fine, but we don't have to amend that, do we?
Or you approved it.
Yeah, you'll have to amend it.
Commissioner Ritz?
I have something maybe, I don't know. Once upon a time, Commissioner O'Donnell transferred some money to Parks and Recreation for funding of concerts and whatnot. I know that the season ends June 30th, current budget. I don't foresee us using the remaining funds for that, so.
Not even in the spring? Because your budget goes clear to July.
So if you had, so basically what I'm guessing you're saying, you'd be willing to transfer, make a budget transfer of what's left over in that line item.
Back to Commissioner O'Donnell's line item.
Why not hold it until a later date if there's a need? You have that option.
Because if you get because if you start booking your concerts before June 30th, you're going to need that money. Because it won't go in until July 1st.
Mr. Ritz, I greatly appreciate it, but
Okay.
I would say staff's advice is sound.
All right, then never mind.
But thank
I
you.
was going to use it for my.
But
you know.
I would like to put your trail post your thing for the November 5th. Can we do that?
What time do you have to be down there?
Say it again?
We don't have to
Sure, fine. November's good. Yes, sir.
for admin. Anybody else? Mr. Buck? Alrighty, for the November 5th, we have update on MHD exhibit signs. Is that what it is?
MHAA,
MHAA.
Wayside Exhibits signs, yes.
Tree ordinance for number 2.
Yeah, tree care, for consideration, tree care ordinance.
Number 3 is MS4. Is it, what was that?
MS4 update by staff.
Update. Okay, number 4 was ordinance for discussion or consideration for the trailers.
Yeah, update, update ordinance for, related to the trailer ordinance, section 15.24. Is that good enough?
Basically just waiting for.
15.24?
Yeah, yeah,
15.24?
yeah.
Okay. And that's all the items we have for the main agenda. And the admin, we have trail time proposals,
Proposed trail days.
posted days for the cleanup on trails. And
Correct. Right. Trail volunteer days.
okay, I need a motion to accept the agenda as proposed.
I'll make a motion to accept the agenda as proposed.
Second.
All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. I need a motion to adjourn the agenda. Adjourn the town meeting.
I'll make a motion to close the meeting.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Say the time.
Motion carries.
Aye.
The time is 10:45. 10:44.
Yeah.
10:44.